Welcome everyone. I'll just hang tight for a few more people to join. Live from Bali, Ubud, Bali. It's been a little while, about a year exactly since I've been back in Bali, but finding this as a second home to be beautifully creative and very much inspiring as well. Hey Steph, great to see you. All right, see today's topic. This is the start of quite an avalanche of information and I guess Facebook Lives that I'll be doing over the next 2 weeks to help you shift your life, to evolve your soul and to break free from the past and liberate yourself from a predictable future. So today's topic is about moving beyond yourself so that you can experience more peace, more flow, and more abundance in your life. Jason just joined. Boom, two of my favorite people. Love to see you guys. So this is what I come across in a lot of the work that I do, and I'm sure it may resonate with some, if not most of you. That is, quite often we find it difficult to move forward in leaps and bounds, in quantum leaps in our life. We are constantly at the mercy of external circumstances, whether it be, what I call the dough or the matrix or the third dimensional reality, life experience, responsibilities, circumstances, all those sorts of things. So we often want to break out of where we are and advance in our career, in our relationships, in our finances, whatever it is, in our health, but we come up against blocks. And if you can relate to that, then let me know, comment below, okay? And why you come up against blocks and why you may get ahead 2 steps and then you get knocked back 2 or 3 or 4 steps and you operate within a bandwidth of creation is because you are still operating as your old self. You may have done some work. You may even have addressed some old patterns or beliefs. You may even have healed what you thought was the past. In fact, what you are doing is you're recreating the past as a predictable future. And although you may feel at times satisfied with operating within a bandwidth, I'll increase and then I'll fall back down, and I'll increase, I'll hit a ceiling, and then I really don't want to hit the bottom. And when I hit the bottom, that's when I really start taking action. So I sort of know that I've got a safety net there. It's time to break out of that BS. And here's the thing, you need to move beyond who you believe yourself to be in this moment, because who you are right now is an expression, a direct reflection, and a holographic experience of your past. So you are the sum total of all your experiences, all your thoughts, and all your feelings, and all the events, and all the neuro programming that has been going on in your body and in your mind since birth. Okay, so to move beyond yourself and step into more peace, more flow, more freedom, more abundance, you must move beyond. So how do you do that? Well, we go into that in a lot more detail in the Zero Limits Mastermind, and you'll see a link below if you're interested in taking a look at that information. But for the purpose of this Facebook Live, let's share just a couple of things that you can do right now. Just get to say hello, Picalo, great to see you, and Annette, great to see you, Vicky, Loretta, and Perina, great to see you as well. Okay, so moving beyond yourself is about saying, who am I in this moment, and who do I want to be, in order to shift my life, to create a paradigm shift in my reality. So quite often, when we stay oscillating between a bandwidth of living, we feel some peace, we feel some certainty and some safety and some significance, and then we fall back down. We are at the mercy of our body. So the body has become the master and the mind has become the servant. Let me say that again. Through our neurobiology, throughout the chemicals, the hormones, the emotions, and the chemical signatures in our body has become the master. Therefore, we react to our environment. We no longer respond. We react to our environment. Do I need more money today? Do I need to feel healthier or happier today because I'm not feeling that great? So you operate out of a void. You operate from lack. And so when you do that, you are operating from the same personality that tried to break free of the last event, circumstance, or big idea. Does that make sense? So your personality equals your personal reality. Your personality equals your personal reality. And your personality is just a total, the sum total of events triggering emotions, emotions creating memories, and memories creating signatures in the body, which become habits and temperaments, and then become personalities. And as a personality, you are identifying with yourself. Identifying with yourself. So I identify with this. I feel the pain. I feel the elation. I feel the pleasure. I feel the disappointment. So you identify with it. Therefore, you are taking part responsibility for that, but you're also taking it on board as part of it being you. All right. So to move beyond yourself, you must create a new template, And while some may, and including me, may refer to third dimensional reality and fifth dimensional reality, the new template is freeing yourself from the hardwiring of the past and the predictable programming of the future, freeing yourself from that and becoming absolute in your intention, clear in your intention, and elevated in your emotions. And doing that enough times, each and every day, time over time, to produce a tangible, real, ultimate reality experience that you have already lived enough times, and it is arriving in your external world. Does that make sense? So I'm giving you guys a little bit of a masterclass right now. Because as I said right at the top of this Facebook Live, I've got a lot of topics I want to cover. I'm in Ubud, Bali right now, taking a little bit of a content sabbatical. It's really, really important to nourish ourselves, to move out of mainstream and to move into midstream. So I'm taking both feet off the bank and putting myself in the stream. And that's why I invite you to do as well. So in order to move beyond yourself, you must step into the stream of change, the stream of possibilities, the stream of potential. Because whilst you continue to do the same things expecting a different result, you're ultimately only going to create and experience your past as a predictable future. Okay? So what I'd love for you guys to do, I'd love for you to sit in one single, clear, elevated intention, dissolving everything else that your personality has told you to believe in as being real. What's one clear intention? And now find at least 3 elevated emotions to match with that. So one clear intention, 3 elevated emotions to match with that. That becomes the basis of a new template of reality for you. That becomes the template and the leverage point for free and freedom. And I've seen it time over time, and this is a very passionate area for me. I've spent a lot of time over the last 25 years in neuroscience, in the quantum world, and in mysticism, and those 3 triangulate beautifully together. And that's the centerpiece for you, to evolve your life, to move forward, to elevate yourself to new understandings, to new levels of appreciation of what in fact you are capable of achieving and experiencing in a higher reality. That's the deal. That's why you're here. Okay, so if you missed that homework and you've just joined me, then I encourage you to pick one clear intention and find 3 elevated emotions. That becomes a new electromagnetic frequency. That's a signature. And when you do that and you immerse yourself in that as an absolute, nothing else exists. Outside of you is the illusion. Outside of you is a holographic projection that you created. Okay, so when you do that and you can engage the 1 and the 3 as a basis point, you do it in the morning and do it in the evening. You might even write it out. Be in that experience, because to shift your life and to experience ultimate states of beingness, you must move away from the old self. It doesn't mean that we need to go and explore the old self necessarily, or go into the past and unstitch the wounds, because as Rumi said, the wound is where the light enters. So allow the wound to heal by virtue of you moving forward. Allow your future reality to be created in this now moment, which is the only moment that exists. So while you take yourself out of the moment and live in the past and feel depressed and flattened by that potentially and disappointed, or project yourself into the future from the same personality that experienced the past, you may feel anxiety, but they are one and the same. Depression and anxiety are one and the same. You are still in a frozen state, a frozen neurological, biological soul state. So move. One clear intention, find 3 elevated emotions, and that becomes a new template that you can build upon. Okay, so if you want to share those below, make sure you go ahead and do that. I'd love to see your comments and help you use this as a leverage point, because from small things come big. Little hinges swing big doors. Where the micro is, so too exists the macro. There is no separation. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed this little, I guess, mini little masterclass. I'd love for you to share your insights, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Like I said at the top of the call, I'm here for the next couple of weeks in Ubud, generating new content, expanding my field of potential, and I would like you to be the beneficiaries of that. And of course, if you are interested in learning more about the upcoming Zero Limits Mastermind, you'll find a link below. Take a look at it, and if you do feel compelled and interested to go further, then apply, and we can have a conversation to see if it's right for you. All right. As always, travel light, big love. Bye now.